Hello, and welcome back to Hagan, New Jersey PIP Tips, where we bring you monthly segments on New Jersey auto insurance personal injury protection, otherwise known as PIP. It's a busy month. I just got back from Pebble Beach. Spring is here. Some days it's feeling like summer. We just had the holidays, whether you were celebrating Passover, Easter, Ramadan. We hope you had a great time with your family. We got the start of baseball, basketball playoffs, hockey playoffs, and the NFL draft coming right around the corner. So again, a busy, crazy month, and we're hoping you're enjoying it. Today we're going to be talking about the class action suit against GEICO in New Jersey again. We're also going to talk about a recently published Appellate Division case regarding PIP and the policy limits. We'll then discuss our featured provider of the month, South Orange Chiropractic, and of course we'll pick the winner for this month. So let's get right into it and spring into action. Well, as I indicated last month, I was off to a bucket list of going to Pebble Beach, and it was absolutely spectacular and lived up to the bucket list. I got to play all three courses. And I even got to, I was able to par hole number 7 on Pebble Beach, which is the famous par 3 out over the ocean. And fortunately, the day we played Pebble, it wasn't as windy as the other day, so I was able to hit the green with just a gap wedge. Missed the birdie putt, but all good. Here are some pictures, particularly from hole number 7 with my brother-in-law, who we both parred. Some other scenic pictures from Pebble Beach, Spanish Bay, and Spyglass. We had some tough conditions because it's been probably the wettest and windiest it's been there since the 1990s, but we still had an awesome time, and I was lucky to be and fortunate to be part of it. So before talking further about PIP today, I also want to give a shout out. I just also got back last week from a quick visit to Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee. My son went out for a final visit, and sure enough, he will be going to Belmont in the fall and is a Bruin. Congratulations, Thomas. We are very excited for you, and we know you'll do some great things out there in Belmont and your career going forward. Congratulations. So the first thing I want to talk again about that I mentioned last week is our ongoing class action suit against GEICO in New Jersey. I want to update you. They've entered appearance, GEICO. They've motioned to remove it from state court to federal court. So now it's within federal court. And they've also filed a motion to dismiss, basically saying there's no cause of action. They've now come up with documents that we've never seen before, the client's never seen before, and quite frankly either didn't exist or they existed and the insured never sees. So if you are insured by GEICO and you have what's called a limited PIP policy, the standard's $250, but GEICO usually gets you to take $15, and you've never seen or signed a coverage selection form, which is required by law in New Jersey, please reach out to me. We can discuss this further and see whether you should be part of the class action suit and also a witness perhaps, because they're putting forth these screenshots that I as an insured know, at least when I did it, didn't exist. Now it could have been from a different time period, we'll see. We'll find out through discovery. We're going to be opposing the motion. So if you are a GEICO insured and you never signed a coverage selection form, please reach out. And also reach out to people you know, whether it's clients, patients, friends, family. If you are in that situation, please reach out to me. I can be reached at 732-722-2911, or you can email me at sean@seanhaganlaw.com. I believe this was a very deceptive practice on behalf of GEICO because they wanted to write these limited PIP policies. Just a short time ago, less than 10 years ago, it was only 2% of all policies had a limited PIP policy. Now it's over 50%, and largely because of the actions of GEICO and them being the largest insurer in New Jersey. So again, please reach out. Let's get this fixed, corrected, and stop the improper action of GEICO. Next, I want to talk about a recently published Appellate Division case. It is, I believe, Birmingham versus Travelers Insurance Company. And I've seen this in arbitration over the years. I used to see it a lot with a former insurance company called IFA, who ended up going bankrupt and eventually going insolvent and getting taken over by Pliga. But what they were doing in these cases, Travelers, is they would apply your copay and deductible against your policy limit. So in New Jersey, the standard policy limit's $250,000. It could be as little as $15,000 if you sign a coverage selection form electing that. However, you always have a copay and deductible. The standard is $250 plus 20% of the first $5,000 bills. You can elect up to a $2,500 deductible, and then it's still 20% of the balance up to the $5,000. So what Travelers was doing, and IFA used to do, is they would actually apply that copay and deductible against your policy limits. So if you had a $15,000 policy with a $2,500 deductible, they were only going to pay out at most $12,500 and apply that $2,500 deductible against the policy limits. Well, the Appellate Division found that it was improper, that it was clear based on the law and along with the policy that your policy limits are the maximum that they have to pay out. So similarly, if you were in that situation where they told you your PIP policy limits were exhausted and they've tried to apply your deductible and copay against those policy limits, reach out to me. I would like to discuss it further so we can either figure out whether to file an arbitration to recover that money that you've been paid out of pocket and haven't been able to recover, or whether we can do a class action suit, because I believe this is a policy that went across the board. I've had cases, I've arbitrated cases, I've been successful. Back in the day, I had a couple of arbitrators find that they would account it against the policy limits because a trial judge said so. But at least now the Appellate Division came out in a published decision and said, no, it doesn't apply against the policy limits. So again, trying to keep you updated on New Jersey PIP, New Jersey law. So again, reach out for either case, GEICO, or where your policy limits were lessened by the deductible and copay. So next, I'd like to talk about our featured provider of the month, South Orange Chiropractic Center. They are located, as you can see here on their website, at 61st Street in South Orange, New Jersey. They have office hours Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. You can book an appointment by either calling them or you can go online at SouthOrangeChiropracticCenter.com, as you can see here, and you can go online to book your appointment. They have multiple doctors, multiple treatment modalities, and if you're in that area, they can help you tremendously. So congratulations, South Orange Chiropractic Center, on being selected the provider of the month. Next, as you know, each month we pick a new provider of the month. The way you get entered is by putting either any type of correspondence to us, whether it's a phone call, an email, a regular mail, anyway, sending your arbitrations to be filed. So every time we communicate with each month, we then put you in a drawing, you get a ticket, and you can possibly be selected. If you don't get picked this month, there's always next month, so keep those correspondence and communications coming. And good luck. So the winner this month is Hudson Regional Hospital. Congratulations, Hudson Regional Hospital. We'll be in contact to feature you in next month's video. Well, we hope you enjoyed this month's video. If you have any follow-up questions or concerns, definitely reach out. As always, we're never too busy for your kind New Jersey PIP and personal injury referrals. Thank you, and God bless.